Hi, I'm Jacob Trevino, and I own the Video Archive here in Cincinnati, Ohio. For us, the Video Archive is kind of a step back in time. I've curated all of the films that really had an impact on me growing up. Yeah, the movies are organized in a certain way, but not exactly how you'd think. We don't do typical sections like westerns or alphabetical. Our store clerks actually organize them in themes that they find the most interesting. So we have a James Bond theme area. We have a Stephen King section. We have a Quentin Tarantino recommends section. So for us, it's about you coming in and really exploring the titles and not trying to look for the exact one that you want. For us with the Rabbit, I think the reason I got inspired to open a video store was one of my favorite directors, Quentin Tarantino. That was one of his first jobs, was working at a place called the Video Archive. So we really just kind of snatched that from his history because the Video Archive in Los Angeles no longer exists. So we felt like transplanting that idea here to Cincinnati. So we came up with this rabbit logo because I feel like when you watch a Tarantino movie, it's kind of this rabbit hole of other cinema references. You're not just watching one film when you watch a Tarantino film, you're actually watching a dozen or 24 different films and homages and different little Easter eggs and references. And I think that's the fun part about watching his films. And that's definitely the reason how we kind of went with this rabbit hole kind of deal. And I think it inspires everything about the Video Archive. Is there's something that is mysterious and intriguing about coming into a video store. So Tarantino was such a huge influence on the video store that we decided to take that rabbit hole theory, take it one step further with something that is definitely inspired by Quentin himself. So the bar is directly inspired from the mind of Quentin Tarantino. I think that was our biggest influence going into this project. We really wanted to create a space that accented the highlights of his career, and not just his career, but the grindhouse movies that he loves. So one of the big focal points that we wanted to see when you come straight through the door is this amazing vintage neon, the bang bang. I think that's what you think of anytime you watch any Tarantino movie, is this like gun violence nature. Nobody ever really wants to be in a violent bar, so the big struggle for us in creating the space was how do you create these moments of violence and these moments of interaction, but make it so that it's approachable. So for us, the bang bang, right when you walk in is definitely a Tarantino theme that kind of hits you over the head. Here we have two really unique features that almost no speakeasy in America has. One is actually a working 1962 Wurlitzer that is fully stocked with a lot of the hits that you'll hear in Tarantino movies. And then of course something that no one has, our Uma Thurman wall, representing Mia Wallace in the movie Pulp Fiction. We really want to capture this iconic character, so we got women of all different backgrounds to dress up in that signature bob haircut look with the red lipstick. And it really just draws your attention. I think that's the great thing that Tarantino does with a lot of his characters, is they're interesting to look at. I think Mia Wallace is one of the best characters in cinema history, so we decided to make it a center point to the bar, and hopefully this Uma mural will continue to grow as we meet more people that really capture that Uma essence. The vibe for the bar, even though we're a speakeasy, is kind of the anti-speakeasy. We want you to be able to come in and relax and enjoy yourself and not have to spend your whole paycheck on some cocktails. So we have a wide price spectrum of things that we offer to people that come through the doors. We've got $2 PBRs, but we've got some awesome $12 handcrafted cocktails. And everything in between. Possibly our signature cocktail is going to be the $5 milkshake that is actually $5. When we started the concept, we really want to do a movie-themed drink menu, and I think a lot of the drinks we wanted to pay homage to Quentin's movies. All the drinks on the menu have Tarantino or grindhouse references to them, and each one of our members of our team kind of helped come up with that cocktail and come up with that idea for what it is. This is our most famous cocktail on the menu, made famous in the scene of Pulp Fiction, where John Travolta complains to Uma Thurman about the price of her milkshake. It is obviously the iconic $5 milkshake. Ours does have bourbon in it. It is a house-made bourbon cream with fresh milk, whipped cream, and Jimmy's with the syrup of your choice. You can have it Amos and Andy, Martin Lewis, or Lucy and Ethel is the strawberry version. This is actually one of the newer drinks on our menu. It's called Mango Unchained. The D is silent. For us, we really want to do a cool Django Unchained cocktail theme. I think this one fits the movie perfectly. It's got this really nice cognac, earthy taste to it with passion fruit and mango juice with a little lime and soda. But the coolest thing about it is this hibiscus chili rim. So you get a little bit of that spice and floral nature that a lot of the other cocktails elsewhere don't have. So I think that one makes it completely unique to the Video Archive, and it was created by one of our master bartenders, Tina Cisneros. No movie-themed bar would be complete without its own screening area, am I right? So we set up what we call the Cinema Patio out here at the Video Archive. So every Saturday night we're showing some of your favorite cult classic films, from Back to the Future to Goonies to actually some Tarantino films itself. So you can catch Grindhouse as well as Inglourious Basterds later this summer here on the Cinema Patio at the Video Archive.